So, hey Samantha, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
So, just introduce who you are, where you came from, how did you find FasterEFT, your experiences, and then your Habilitat experience.
Okay, so my name is Samantha. I come from England originally. This year has led me to actually moving to California. I found FasterEFT about 2 years ago. I was living in Russia, and my overeating started playing up really, really badly. It's something that's been part of my whole life, eating disorders, body dysmorphia, all kinds of things, but it was just, I'd had enough. I'd looked at EFT before. Someone did the chocolate thing on me, so I knew it worked, but just dismissed it, like didn't know that it could work for anything else. And my mother was like looking into the EFT conference that was going on, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. So much shame attached to it, but I just Googled EFT for weight loss, and up comes Robert. And so I started watching your videos and seeing that, oh my God, this makes sense. Mm-hmm. I've looked into hypnotherapy, NLP, all kinds of things, and the EFT, and I could see how once you put all of these things together, this is like a powerhouse of a technique.
Very good.
And so I did a bit of tapping on myself, like, oh, this is incredible. It's making changes. I got a practitioner, and my life just started changing. I know people say that kind of thing a lot in these interviews, but I'm still Samantha. I'm still very much me, but the stuff that was going on inside is so different. I react differently. I can do more things, different things. The experience I've had this year, I could never have imagined before. And it's because I've let go of all those things that were stopping me that you don't know about. They're unconscious. They're not things we go, well, I'm doing this because. It's deeper than that. It's unconscious, and I've let it go. And I've got so much more work to do. Even just now, I was out there still tapping on things, and this experience here in Habilitat is just like, that's a whole nother level of triggers. And yes, great, it's being lifted up so I can look at it. It's not a bad thing. It's like, right, I'm ready to let some more go.
So we've been here for 10 days, and you worked with many people.
Yes.
And do you have a story about someone you worked with? And
yeah, actually, this whole experience has just kind of rounded itself up, because I started with one guy and finished with the same person. I worked originally with Alan, so we're learning crossfires and everything else. And this man had been in jail most of his adult life. He was telling me how long he hadn't been in jail, because that was easier to remember. Bit of a tough guy, and so many problems, relationships, guilt, regrets, all these things holding him back. He came into the interview, he still wanted that drug. He was very, very much into it. Going in there and watching him change, watching him rewrite his past so he didn't need to go back to those old habits, and watching it in their faces, being with people and watching them make that transition internally, and the smiles when they come out of it. It's just, words can't express it. You just fall in love with the inner them. That's who they really are. Mm-hmm. They project. We all do it. We all have this persona we believe we must be most of the time, some of the time, depending on what you've been working on. But when they touch that part of them that probably hasn't ever been touched, when they can access that love and everything that they've needed, and understand that that's all it was about, really, getting past those old stories and waking up. So coming back to the last session we had, he was telling me how he's been tapping every day, he's been making these incredible changes, and he's teaching people because he gets it.
Very good.
He gets it, and he was telling us all these stories about, there's this guy, and he's here, and he thinks he's all tough, and I'm like, shh, you just need to be peace, man. You just let it go. Just stay. And he was like, it was just all these amazing stories. Like, he gets it, and he uses it every day, and he understands. And he was saying, I have been waiting for this my whole life, which is, he's an older guy. He is so ready. And that's what I felt like when I found it. I've been searching my whole life for something to take away this part of me that felt that something was wrong. And that's what a lot of these guys think. They think they're broken. They think they have a disease or something, and it's not true.
So very common. There's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Yeah, and he's got it. He's got it, and what's amazing is within this establishment, he will be able to teach and share. And so I felt really blessed to be a part of this, because I see that he's not going to just be working on himself. He will do that, but he's going to be showing everyone else. He's going to be a positive example. Hey, you look different today. What's going on? Well, I tapped. What's that about? You know, like, they'll do it differently, but that's people are going to see. He's different, and watching people's faces, you see them one week, and then they start talking to you. They're opening up. They've got a smile on their face, whereas before they were just like this. And what happened? Oh, they had a session. Yeah. One other thing I wanted to mention as well is that I've really, really, really learned about the power of doing it every day. I already know this. I have been doing it, and I've already stumbled. I got to the point where I've had all my sessions, I'm free, I have no more problems, and so I stopped tapping. I'm all finished. Yeah, that didn't really work out so well. And so I do teach everyone, there's the birds, I do teach everyone that I work with, it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
And when the guys and girls here get it, then they tap every day. That's how you know. And it's not because there's still a problem. You're not tapping because you're still messed up. It's because you're taking control, and that's the...
I think that's a key, what you just said, too. You don't tap because there's something wrong. You tap because there's something right.
Yeah.
The people who tap on a daily basis, making it right with themselves and cleaning up. It's like using your toothbrush. It's an emotional toothbrush. Cleaning the emotional stuff, making yourself at peace, handling things a better way, not taking things so personal.
That's it.
Learning to like yourself and being nice to yourself. That's the key.
That is the key. And boy, this has brought up so many of my old programs. I mean, the onion, the layers have been coming off. I've done so much work, and here it's just uncovered another layer of like the me not liking myself, the programs that I've been running. And I said, and the other thing, I want to be really present. I'm here to learn, I'm here to help people. What we have is so incredible, it helps people. And if I can't be present, it's because I've got my stuff going on. What is that? You know, I'm not running away anymore. What is it that's not allowing me to live the life I want to live, and not allowing me to go forward? Looking at that, letting it go so I can do those things, be that person that I want to be.
Very good.
And it's what they're getting too.
Yeah, it's so amazing, really. I mean, we're really the lucky ones. The lucky ones are the ones who do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and I think that's how these people feel as well. They've come in, they've had sessions, and some of them, I mean, one guy I had, he came in, he's like, so I got to be honest with you, this isn't going to work for me. I'm like, all right, we'll see. And he had 2 sessions, and at the end of it, he came and he told me, you know, I'm tapping every day. I had no idea that was everything. And now when I think about it, it's like, it just makes sense. I don't need drugs anymore. I don't need to do those things. I've got a future. Oh my goodness. But that said, that was 2 sessions. It's not done.
No.
It's not done. And that's the really key thing. This powerful work happens, but it doesn't stop. It can't stop.
Yeah.
You know?
Every day.
Yeah.
But it's not like every day is, I mean, I tap every day, but it's not every day there's something wrong.
And it's when something comes up.
Yeah, when you feel bothered a little bit, tap it away, let it go.
Whatever
You feel you need to do something, you don't want to do it, but you know you need to do it, you do that one. Or somebody may trigger you and may affect you in some way, you do that. Or you have a task that you know.
It's like you're procrastinating, so what's that about? You tap. Yeah.
So relationships is the best place to tap.
Yeah.
You know, because all our problems actually comes from relationships with somebody else and something. So if you learn how to do that one, everything gets better. So it's a great journey, and I really appreciate you being here and taking it back to Russia now.
Going to Russia. Let's see if I can work with some Russians. I need to learn my Russian a bit more. Yeah, Russia, Croatia. Let's take it worldwide.
And you have videos on YouTube as well. I've seen them, so that's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I remember being at the first seminar and getting it, like really understanding. I came because I wanted to do this more for myself, and getting the fact that, oh my God, the way that I now view things and some of the relationships that were difficult for me and my judgments and my reactions, how that shifted. And I thought, God, if everyone was walking around the world tapping on themselves, letting go of that stuff, there's no drama. There's no conflict. There's no need to be something. It's just peaceful.
Yeah.
This is peaceful sometimes, a lot more than it ever was.
Yeah.
And if everyone felt like that's it, it's this like getting the word out there, helping yourself first, and just sharing.
Yeah.
You know.
Very good. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Robert.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Well, I found what I've been looking for. It is my own set of keys. Yes, I have found what I've been searching for. It is my own set of keys to open up love, my own love, to open up love, to set